Thank you, Manlin. Salutatorian, Jack Duffy. Jack is a 4-year member of the Islip track and field teams, winter and spring. He's also a 4-year member of the chorus and chorale, member of the National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, and Foreign Language Honor Society. He also volunteers as a camp counselor over the summer for the last 4 years, helping elementary age students in science, teaching them how to think outside of the box. He's also a member of the Century Club, an IB diploma candidate. He'll be attending Binghamton in the fall, where he'll be studying engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Duffy.
Attempting to sum up 4 years of high school in under 5 minutes, it's a bit of a daunting task, especially when you have to follow up after the valedictorian herself. And even more so considering we both procrastinated on making these speeches a little more than we probably should have, or quite a bit, okay. But hey, that's fine, procrastination got us this far, so we must be doing something, right? If you look at the Google Doc that I had this saved on, it may or may not say the last edit was about 30 seconds ago. You might even say it wasn't really unlike that night that SpongeBob forgot he had to write an essay the next day. And after many hours of frivolous writing, he had nothing more to show than the with the most glorious T you've probably ever seen. And unfortunately, that's probably a lot more relatable to many of us than it probably should be. Growing up in West Islip certainly was an experience for many of us. From the ancient black overheads of elementary school, to the not-so-smart boards of middle school, to the high school with an alarmingly high number of its ceiling tiles missing. But at least that's getting fixed this summer, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. The schools have improved, others have closed, and one of them's even reopened under a new name. People have moved away to other towns and states, but some have come to stay in our little hometown. But regardless of where each individual is today, everyone who was at one point a part of this district still is a lion as far as I'm concerned. Getting to watch all of my peers around me become young men and women ready to take on the college life has been an experience in itself unlike anything I've ever seen. Challenging courses have gotten us ready for what's to come, with many of us filling our schedules to the brim with some of the hardest classes in the school, all while balancing things like sports and music. Take those whom I had the privilege of taking the IB diploma with. I can't read minds, but without the ability to suffer together, I don't think we could have made it out in one piece on our own. I can only imagine how it must feel for our family and friends sitting in the bleachers today who get ready to witness another year of kids get ready to change the world one person at a time. Without them, the teachers and staff, and the graduates sitting next to you today, it's pretty safe to say we wouldn't have come so far. Changing the world sounds like a monumental task, probably because it is, but the effort itself doesn't necessarily need to be. Perhaps it will involve something as small as someone finally deciding to change the password on that super slow Wi-Fi network over by the Techers to something a little more secure than Lions 1. Seriously, we only cracked that after about 4 tries. Maybe we'll see professional athletes bring smiles to their fans' faces. Maybe we'll see someone invent something revolutionary, redefining the way we live. Maybe I'll live up to the meme that you all seem to have latched onto and run for president one day, who knows? Considering Mr. Murphy told me that I have the personality of modern-day John F. Kennedy, I guess my odds must be pretty high. All it takes is some determination, some goal setting, a little bit of creativity, but it also means that you must never forget what got you to where you stand now. Every day we wake up as slightly different people, from the cells in our bodies to our minds gaining experience. We always change, little by little, making progress and continuously evolving. And that's okay. Change is good, you've got to keep moving forward. Just remember all the people that you used to be, and never forget the lion's den that started it all. And just because so many of you asked me to do this, Duffy 2036.
Yeah, great job.